Hello retro gamers. Another cumulative pickup today. I'm filming this quite late, so hopefully you can see things. I've made a shoddy attempt at lighting. I'm also rocking a pint of milk as some much needed substance and refreshment at this late hour. So anyway, everyone's in bed apart from me, so I have a few things to look at here. Hopefully some things of interest for you guys. So first things first, let's take a look at this bad boy. I'm out of sync. I don't actually know what some of this stuff is, so it'll be a bit of discovery with you and I together, eh? So first things first. All right, that sounds small. It's probably a cassette. Nice. Batman the Caped Crusader for Spectrum. Love the artwork, joystick only. The Hit Squad. So the Hit Squad budget label, I think, for motion software for the Spectrum and many other formats in the 80s and 90s. I love the art style. These are highly collectible. This one isn't particularly expensive. I think this probably cost me a couple of pounds. But I'm actually going to look to collect most of these. There are a few that are super elusive and super expensive, but I'm going to get the common ones. This game I never played back in the 80s. I have played it since. It's like a flip book sort of action adventure. From what I've seen, it is really good. I prefer Batman the movie. That's what I played on the Spectrum. But this is a very welcome addition. So glad, grateful for that. Right, here's another Jiffy bag. I will try and preserve them if I can. Luckily, these haven't been taped to hell. So what have we got here? This might be a PS1 game, but I've lost track of what I've ordered. Okay, so we have... It's Cool Borders 2 silver label. I know some people prefer black label, but I don't care. I'm just buying things cheap as they come. Never played this. I liked, was it 1080 on the N64? I've got this one for the link cable feature. So this is one of the games that has a link cable option. That could be quite interesting. If it's anything like 10, was it called 1080? On the N64, then that should be pretty fun, particularly with linked up PlayStations. Right, the final thing here. This is a highly unusual wrapping, so it's, I don't know, maybe a couple of boxes stuck together. I now know what this is, but it is taped to hell. So taped and stretched. I don't know, what do you call it, cling film or something all over it. I mean, this is an impenetrable monster. So I'm going to do my best to get in here. So just sheepskin.com. So yes, I've got a sheepskin coat, very much like John Motson. So I've got to be careful not to hack my sofa, 2, cut myself, and neither damage the contents of what's in here. So just sheepskin.com Christmas edition. So that's fabulous. That's absolutely fabulous. So there's oh wow, this is really gnarly, and there's all kinds of bits coming off, and well, it's definitely packaged. That's for sure. You could certainly do some damage with this if you threw it at someone. So I'm going to try and get into this rather unorthodox packaging and use of a shoebox. So we're getting there, aren't we? So there's quite an interesting little lot in here, I think. I really don't want to cut myself open. Okay, the obligatory newspaper. Fantastic. So I got this. I didn't think it was particularly expensive. I think it was about £25 all in. And it was mainly for this guy. So an action replay cartridge for the PlayStation. So I have several of the models which have this port to let you cheat. I think you can play region locked games and even backups. Naughty, naughty. So to be honest, for the 25 quid, that was mainly what I wanted, and everything else was a bonus. So I've got some memory cards. They're unofficial, but you know, they'll do a job. We've got Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. I was really excited to watch this film in 1998 or 99, I think it was. You know, and so it was a bit of a letdown, although the pod racing bit was good. I've not played this game. I've played Jedi Power Battles on the Dreamcast, but this is, if you like, a freebie to me because, again, it was the Action Replay cartridge that was the main focal point. So we've got an RF cable and a power lead. You don't need to see me unwrap that. Oh, hey, Jiffy bag. Absolutely butchered Jiffy bag. So we have one DualShock controller. Nothing that you haven't seen there. And one ordinary... Oh, no, two DualShock controllers. Bonus. And here, the PS1. So I don't know which model it is. So I don't know if it's the audiophile version. Is it the audiophile version? No, it's not, but that's not a problem. It's got the parallel port, so we're all good. So, yeah, parallel port. It's 7502. I don't know my PS1s that well. Is there any disc in it? No, there isn't. Okay. £25, all that. Happy. It was actually from a charity shop, so it was one of those online charity shops where clearly the staff filter through it and put the more valuable stuff up. So I'm happy. I've got what I want. There's a little bit of money in the kitty for the charity shop, and I've got some extra bits and pieces which either I'll move on to pastures new or I'll put into my collection. So Spectrum, PlayStation, that's this week's entertainment. Thanks for joining.